Huh. So do not operate near a Mini Cooper. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, crap. So as I'm getting ready to check out of the RC store yesterday, I see this little guy sitting on the shelf and saw that it had the ESP, so the gyro logo there kind of caught my eye. Noticed it was brushless, did 30 miles per hour, came with headlights, all-wheel drive. Figured, hey man, I really had to check this thing out. It comes with everything. Comes with your battery and charger. Of course, you got to put some double A's for the remote. Looks like it's got some generic servo in there, and then built-in ESC with gyro, and it's waterproof. There's your nice little 3900 kV brushless motor, and a couple of sets of tires. You got on-road and or off-road, whatever you want to call it, and some drift tires. So it looks kind of interesting. I mean, it ain't nothing special. But for the price, and I don't have any Porsches in the fleet, I figured might as well try to get it and see what it's like. So let's open it up. All right, let's see what we got here. That's not a bad looking little car. So let's see, got a little model car summary. Interesting. Just with all what parts you can replace on it. So I guess this does have some serviceable stuff. And let's see if I can get it tied to it. Yes, of course it's tied. So got some cutters over here somewhere. There we go. And you got your remote. Let's see. So it's a UDI RC is the name of the brand, and the car itself is, heck, I think it's just called the UDI Power. So you got your normal remote. Oh, cool! You can adjust your gyro from the remote, and you have your steering dual, right? Of course, all your other normal stuff. And then a channel 4. Yeah, channel 4. I don't know what that does. I don't know what channel 3 does. I might have to read the owner's manual. You never know. What else we got in the box? Oh, we got some slick tires, some tools, a little USB charger. So all the basic stuff you'd expect. Let's take a closer look at the car with the wires hanging out. Okay, so I gotta be careful with that, unless there's a wire that goes directly from the speed controller to the headlights, so I don't want to just go yanking on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and unplug it just so we can get it out of its way, out of our way. Looks like the mirrors are screwed in place. Yeah, it's a thin Lexan body, and I wouldn't expect much bashing out of that. And that looks like a NiCad battery. Oh no, it's a little LiPo, little 7.4, 1200 milliamp LiPo. So, just kind of reminded me of those old school nickel metal hydride batteries when I first saw it. So, not the world's best locking system for the battery, but imagine it gets the job done. Probably gets a lot of runtime. That nice tiny little what was that, 3900 kV, I think. Yeah, 3900 kV little brushless motor, a little heat sink, little no-name servo on there. It's actually got a lot of suspension travel. Oh, actually travels higher than the than the body, so I guess you really only have about that much travel. But boy, it sure does have a lot more to go. So you got 4-wheel independent suspension, and yeah, nice little car. You got a big foam bumper, so you can do some bashing. The tires, they're pretty firm. Of course, the sidewall's real tiny on them, and I felt like, I'm not even sure if they're glued all the way down. Heck, they might not even be glued. Interesting. So, being a brand that I've never heard of before, it's a pretty comprehensive set of. The owner's manual does break down the parts even more, so it does look like you can get plenty of different parts for it, different wheels, different tires. Looks like some metal differential gears. So you do have a few different things to play with, or upgrade, or change, repair, whatever. I think these things have been on about 2 or 3 years now, but this is quite literally the first time I'd ever seen one. Well, yesterday was the first time I'd ever seen one, and I like the little thing. I guess there's really nothing left to do but charge up its battery and then take it for a little rip. See if it actually does 30 miles per hour. That is a very neat little RC car, though. For a little rain light, I guess, or brake light, for $120. And then they do have a cheaper one, one that's $90 that is brushed. I don't think it's got the gyro in it, and I know it doesn't have lights on the body, but you can save yourself about 30 or 40 bucks by going with the brush version. I don't know how fast it's supposed to go, but imagine it won't go as fast as this one. So, yeah, let's throw the battery on the charger and try it out. Oh, and I see that it's got a film on it. We've got to remove that. Every car guy loves removing the little plastic covering over them. Boy, I didn't really get that plastic on this one. I actually have to unmount the wing to get it all off. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. Yep, I'm gonna have to unbolt the wing to remove all of that. That color pops very nice without that film on there. Alright, well, let me unbolt the wing real quick and pull the rest of it off, and then we can go scratch it. Woo! Alright, let's try out this cute little charger for these, for this little car. Let's see now. How come with USB... Oh, wrong. Right. How come USBs are always like that? Doesn't go in right the first time. You flip it around, it's definitely the wrong way. You flip it back, and then it goes in. USBs. Fun. So while the battery's charging, I did the unthinkable and I actually read the owner's manual. So it says it's a 4-channel, but it's not. It's a 3-channel. This button is to turn on and off your lights, but this is just a speed limiter. So 50%, 75%, 100%. So at least we now know what those other 2 buttons do. Lights, speed limiter. Hopefully that battery charges up soon and we can go play with it. Whoopee!
Alright, because you know me, you know I'm always curious if they can do the speeds that they say they can do out of the box. I'm just going to start right off with a little speed test. Are you picking up? Okay, you are. So start, and let's see if it'll do the 30. More stability there, maybe a little bit less rate. That actually makes it kind of worse. Let's try that again. And that makes it even worse yet. Balance on that thing's gyro. And I think it wants to pull a little bit. Oh, this thing's gyro is terrible. I can't find a sweet spot on this gyro. I mean, even a little bit and it starts to wag its tail like crazy. Really overcorrects. Let's try this speed run one last time. Ah, man, I don't know about this car. I can't make it go straight. At all. I guess might as well check speed. I'm not expecting much out of that. Huh, that's actually faster than I was expecting. It might be able to do the 30 with some stability. Oh, well, that might be why I was having steering problems. Okay then. Well, let's get all of this stuff corrected and try it again. Boy, I feel stupid. So I had noticed in the package of extra parts that it came with, well, the only parts it came with was extra links. And now I see why, because that's the part that broke off, or didn't break off, it just popped off, was that steering link. But these power wires for the headlights, I like to try to get wrapped around there. So I'll figure out a way to kind of move it out of the way later, but for now I just got some tacky on there to hold it out of the way. So let's try this speed run again. Fingers crossed it works this time. All right, attempt number 2. See if fixing that stuff does anything. Okay. You got to have the gyro all the way off on this thing. Be able to do a speed run on it with it. Even with it all the way off, God, it's not a speed run car. Thank God it's got that big bumper. Let me try a little bit more gyro, some gyro. See, even with some gyro, it's uncontrollable. All right. Well, it's tiny scale, so, and it's cheap. Kind of reminds me of the old real Porsche 911s. Pale happiness to them. Alright, let's see if we did any better. Oh, you can already see we did better. Stay by me. Oh, look at that. 27. Isn't that cute? Well, I guess let's go bash it around a little bit now. So what happens if we do drive it around a Mini Cooper? So it won't do donuts that way. Does no problem that way. That might explain something to do with the high speed stability issue. Throttle's kind of laggy too. Oh. So that's why you don't run it by the Mini. The Mini will try to eat it. That's so weird. It will not do a donut that way. Let me turn the ESP all the other way. Well, it's even less likely to do it now. Let's try the halfway mark. It's so weird. Wonder why it won't do it. It does have a delay. I mean, it's not a big one, but it's there. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a delay. It's hard to get into a controlled drift because you just can't drift it going right at all. And then left, it wants to go into a complete spin. Let's see. Well, clears the mini. Clears the mini. Definitely won't clear the nose. That nose sits way too low. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this video. You know, I'll get it on the workbench and try to see exactly what's going on with it. I mean, there's nothing broken, and I don't have the wires hitting anything. I don't know why it's so eager to drift one way and not at all the other, and why it's so unstable at speed. I don't know, maybe I'll try a different set of tires on it. I mean, it did do 27, and for the price of the car, you know, it's a lot of fun. I'd bet on an inside, like, carpeted track for, like, the Mini Bs. It'd probably be a lot of fun on that. And if I have some more practice with it, I am not a drifter. I cannot drift. But I bet with some more practice, I could probably make it drift pretty decent, as long as I could figure out why it won't want to drift to the right at all. I don't know. Maybe I'll check out those diffs. Maybe change the diff fluid in them, or put some in it if they don't have any in it. Oh no! See, that's locked up. Oh no, that's 100% locked up. All the way. Okay, so all three are fully locked on it. Okay, that explains it. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can open up the front diff. I bet if I can open up the front diff, that'll make a world of difference. As far as battle damage goes, I don't really see any. No. Yeah, let's just... Yeah, it's got a little bit of scuff in the front. It's pretty durable, so for the price, you know, I like it. And even though the instructions say don't use it near a Mini, apparently you can. Or maybe that's why it won't go to the right. Nah, we'll get it figured out. Anyway, this is the Dude RC. I'll include a link where to get this car in the description. I got mine from my local hobby town, so that's who I'm going to link, is the hobby town. And you can go check out yours. They got them ranging from $80 to like $130, depending on which body you get and if you go with the brushed or the brushless. Well, so far, it's definitely not an excellent car, but it's not terrible. It's got some issues to figure out. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Bye.